Happy Diwali! And a Sal Mubarak to you.
And a Nutan Barshabinandan to you. It is Diwali. Diwali is one of my favorite festivals, and I know I say that about every festival, but it really is so much fun.
Really is.
And has so much significance and beauty to it. So we're going to talk a little bit about what Diwali is, what it means, and how we celebrate. Diwali is, as I said, the Indian festival of lights. There are actually 5 days of Diwali, and it is celebrated all over the world. And while customs might vary, there are a few things that most families do that are pretty consistent. So those are the things that we're going to share with you today. Historically, it symbolizes the time when King Ram returned from the forest, where he was exiled with his wife and brother, and his return to the kingdom was met with a lot of festivities and jubilation. Diwali also symbolizes a more internal triumph, right? So he defeated an evil king, but it is also a time where we as individuals celebrate and the triumph that we've had over evil thoughts or actions or feelings. And so it really is a time for restarting, for rejuvenation, for celebration, for change. And that's why I love it, for all of those things and more. We today are so excited to share with you the 5 ways that most families celebrate Diwali, because I think that you're really going to enjoy it. So the first is through decoration. So traditionally they will clean their home. They'll make sure
A lot of cleaning.
A lot of cleaning.
A lot of cleaning.
You know, clearing out the cobwebs and dusting and mopping.
And beyond.
And beyond.
You clean the cobwebs.
Of the cobwebs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. And then now that you have a clean slate, you can decorate with candles, with lights and lamps. Additional things that people do is something called Rangoli. And that is where an individual spend hours using their fingers and patterns of different colors to make an intricate design at the front of the house as a way to invite good thoughts and good feelings and good sentiments into your home. We actually tried it when we were in India a few years ago, and it is no easy task.
Turned out really well.
Not bad for our first time.
It didn't turn out well.
No, but it is beautiful and a lot of fun. Number 2, prayer and ceremony. So every Hindu holiday has a symbolic aspect to it, and so most people will have prayer in their home temple and prayer in the temple, where they'll meet with community members and welcome in the new year. And they also have a lot of different variations in how they celebrate. Some people incorporate dance and song. Some people have a very significant feast that's offered to the deities. Number 3, which is one of our favorites, is food. Now, Diwali food is spectacular. It's not good for you. You will need to detox afterwards. So there are a few snacks that are specifically made and enjoyed during Diwali. The first one is mathia, which is my favorite.
Yes.
It's just like a crispy fried.
Yeah, can you allow me, because you grew up with this stuff?
Yes.
Let me tell you, everybody, here's what's awesome. Diwali is all about the snacks, and they are all mind-blowingly fantastic. And here's the best thing about them. It's not just big feast foods, okay? So while everybody is asleep, you can sneak down and eat a ton of snacks.
Do you know how long it takes to make those?
Oh yeah.
Is that what you did last weekend?
Do you know how long it takes to eat them?
Not long.
Not long. You will pay for that, but it's worth it. Mathia is, I turn into a mathia monster.
Yeah, he does.
I do, okay?
We do call him mathia monster.
It is the best thing in the world. It is a thin disc. It's crispy, but it's so thin. It's like eating, and when you take a bite into it, it just like shatters in your mouth gently right before it melts. It's like eating delicious paper-thin glass. The flavor just overwhelms you as this delicious, thin, and crispy glass shatters and melts in your mouth.
I'm not sure about the glass analogy.
I love mathia.
I do love mathia. It was always my favorite. Number 2,
Gugra.
This is incredibly difficult to make. It's a fried pastry, and on the inside it's sweet.
It is very sweet.
Number 3 is called shortbread.
My gosh. Can I, may I? Okay, all right. Here's the thing about this. It's like the old school Rockefeller back in the days, okay? They're like delicious, crunchy snowflakes that are just very flavorful and not overly sweet, but you get your sweet on.
Great. Take the analogies with a grain of salt, or sugar.
Ooh, I like it because you said sugar because Diwali is known for its sweets. So you said grain of salt, but then...
Number 4 is called chakri. So imagine a fried pinwheel, and it's savory, it's not sweet.
Well, here's the best thing about this, okay? You can eat it and take little bites around the spiral, okay? Or you could take a big bite and then watch, and then the spiral kind of crumbles in your mouth. Yeah. They're very hard and crunchy, and just very, very delicious and flavorful.
Yes. And number 5 is Nankhatai. Nankhatai is like a dense biscuit almost, but sweet, not savory.
Yeah.
And that's also delicious. All of these sweets my sisters and my mom make, and we partake.
I partake pretty hard. Yeah.
Now they're also...
I ate a lot of them.
Probably several other dozen.
I ate well more than my fair share.
Diwali snacks and
Get
sweets.
violently ill.
Sweets are a big part of Indian culture, and especially during Diwali, what people will do is distribute sweets.
Well, let me tell you this. If you go to India for Diwali, you will visit no fewer than 40 different homes per night, and you will have to eat snacks at every one of them.
Yes.
And it is just A-okay with you. Until later that night or in the morning.
Yeah, then it's not so good.
Right. It's a lot of fried snacks.
And saying no is kind of offensive,
so you gotta say yes.
Number 4, distributing gifts. And so this usually happens in the individual family. All of the older family members will give gifts to the younger, usually in the form of cash, but...
Youngest!
Yeah, so
We do very well during Diwali, let me just tell you.
Being the youngest, my dad being one of 7 brothers and 2 sisters, I am the youngest cousin.
She's like the youngest of the youngest.
So of 20 cousins. I do pretty well, so...
You take yourself out after Diwali in a big
but
family
now
like
that we are adults and parents and we have...
Now there are all these kids under us.
Nieces
and then
and
we gotta
nephews.
give money.
Yes.
And it's like, woo!
So...
but they're adorable, so that's okay.
They are adorable.
A tip for people that aren't used to celebrating Diwali, you will need to take out ones from the ATM because...
Yes, because... When we provide a gift, it's usually in an odd number, and so you would give a gift, say, 21, 51, 101.
So if you have a lot of people to give to, you might need to get 31s.
Yeah.
And you will get an odd look from the bank teller. But it is wholesome family fun, we assure you.
Absolutely. And number 5 is fireworks.
Fireworks. This is where 2-year-olds get to set off fireworks.
Oh yeah, baby suds totally set off fireworks last weekend. It was awesome.
He went off the chain.
And here's some
running around with matches and a lighter and a bunch of fireworks. And we're considered good parents.
How else is she gonna learn? You know?
She's gotta learn.
She has to learn. So those are 5 ways that a lot of families will celebrate Diwali, both in India and abroad. So whether you are local or an expat, all you have to do is incorporate some of those things to feel a little bit more festive. That's how we stay connected, and that's how
Find yourself a Diwali, get yourself one, and participate, because it is awesome, and you're gonna love it.
So we hope today's video has given a little bit more insight on what Diwali is and how it's celebrated. We hope that this Diwali and New Year fills every day with the light of peace and love, prosperity, and presence. And we hope that for all of you and your loved ones. Happy Diwali!
Happy Diwali!
Happy Diwali!
We're Naan Challah. Let's adventure out into the world. Please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button for new videos every week.